And we're back. Hello. This is, I guess we'll call this one 9.5,
Mhm.
9.5. Uh, it's us again. Now, none of us have cameras active, because Death by Mint never turned his on. But,
It's on right now.
it's showing not, but, okay. Uh,
Alright,
Okay,
okay.
children.
This is some good
Okay.
troubleshooting.
yes. Uh, but we are joined tonight by one Cappy, whatever the number show, 4483. Uh, also from henceforth referred to as Snoodle. Uh, say hi to everyone. Snoodle.
Hi to everyone. Snoodle.
Yes. Uh, so you just recently got off work. How uh, how have you been? What's going on with you?
The Steelers won again.
Oh,
Need
did
to
they
know.
against the Ravens?
No, that was last week. Cowboys this week.
Oh, sports.
I like a sports.
I know you do. Any input on this? Still no camera feed.
He has a camera.
Wonderful, wonderful audio input.
I did right before that say I enjoy sports bars,
Oh, did you?
like the one that we went to. Ones we went to.
Sports balls?
Yeah, wouldn't
Oh
you
yeah, we
consider?
went to
Joke?
Reno's. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Reno's is not so much a sports bar, more so a hole in the wall. But they've got a remodel.
True.
reality is what I make it.
Reality can be anything you make it.
Exactly.
Ooh, can I turn my camera on?
If you want, that's up to you.
If I'm showing my camera,
No, you won't.
I see him.
You do?
I can see him just fine. Yes. Hi, Brendan.
maybe you accidentally disabled my camera, Jacob. Maybe you should right click it and see if you jangled it.
Oh no, it just came on now.
Of course it did.
I was checking too. I'm like, I don't know if I can physically do that, but yeah, it just came on.
That's okay.
Interesting.
Operator error.
Yeah, it's
Operator
fine.
error.
But yeah, that's entirely up to you, Cappy. Schnooder.
This stream is nothing if not botched.
Yes.
I still vote for that to be the name of the stream.
Botched.
Yes.
Yeah, it probably will be. By all accounts.
It's your fault.
Yeah, it is
It
his
usually
fault.
is.
Where's the damn cat? Buddy! What? Ketro, what are you retarded? Obviously. Which way did he go? Now we'll never find out who the ghost is. I hope to God you're adopted.
Such a good anime.
My go-to that how I'm doing that is I'm switching my microphone back to the old one so I can play the audio, then switch it back to this one so I can hear me talk. I have to try so hard for this.
Good. It's good. It's good.
Mhm.
I'm glad two of us are going on.
So yeah, how is it going, Schnoodler?
I'm in the dark.
Turn the light on. And
The light is on.
then how are you in the dark? Tell the people a little bit about yourself. Just
There's nothing to tell.
Oh, so you're just an enigma. You just
This is going great.
isn't it?
I saw that face. At least it's not dead air.
It could be.
There definitely was dead air for like 2 minutes. That's fun.
And then you started playing an anime.
A very good anime that was probably on television at one point when we were kids, and definitely should not have been on television if it was.
Yeah.
Work
It's-
sucked.
What?
Work sucked.
Oh yes, please tell. Please. Topic. One we are familiar with.
Dominoes.
Yes. How was your experience?
It was rather. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've got, one driver that, decided to rear end somebody on, Monday. So
Yeah.
he just got unreleased in the system, I guess, but he still can't drive. So he's working inside. So we're short on drivers. So 2 managers had to go on the road, I being one of them.
Mhm.
Okay, so the point system for Domino's, now that you're a manager / driver for the meantime, Jericho has put his input for the point system for Domino's. How about we get yours?
He is referring to Drivosity, if that wasn't made clear.
I got a 98.
Ooh. What's your opinion on it?
It sucks.
Well said, Will.
I have a lead foot.
You don't say.
Oh, but I do.
Now, what you're saying is that the speed limit is a suggestion, not
Yes.
a requirement.
I believe I've heard that exact frame worded coming out of her mouth before.
Yes, if I do recall, that was August of last year that I'm referring to.
It is just a suggestion.
Indeed, just like hitting someone with your minivan is a suggestion, but not necessarily something you did.
I did
almost.
not hit anyone. I did not see him.
That's because he wasn't smiling.
Yeah, exactly.
No one knows what I'm talking about, so it's not. I'm not going to get. No one's going to know what I'm talking about, so I'm not going to get in trouble for that.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that one alone. Just bypass what you just heard and just keep going.
Yep.
But anyway, with Drivosity, I understand they want the whole safety first BS, whatever. But when you have to drive slower, and then also when the system is not updated correctly, like we have this one section of the road that is technically 40 miles an hour, but in Drivosity's system, it's still 30. So we have to drive 30, otherwise we'll get tacked for going 10 miles over.
Yeah, I was worried about that because I didn't know if they use Google Maps as a reference for the speed limits, but on my Oldsmobile Cutlass, I don't have a working speedometer in the car because we swapped some things out on the engine, and so the meter doesn't work with the engine currently. So what I was doing before I got my Honda Civic was I used Google Maps and used that as my speedometer. And it would tell me that the speed limit on the road that I'm on is 30 miles an hour when, like you were saying on yours, the road's actually 40 miles an hour. So the Google Maps be like, holy shit, dude, your number is red, dude. You need to slow the fuck down. I'm like, I don't think so, buddy. This is how fast I'm going.
That actually makes me wonder. You've ordered Domino's recently, right?
Not recently, no.
Not recently. Okay. Well, the last time you did, did they have car top sign on their car?
They've had that since they opened up.
Okay, so maybe they already have Drivosity, but I feel like it'd be kind of odd if they did start in that town so soon. But
it would make sense for them to be the first to launch it, though.
In the middle of bumfuck?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, this place is getting more. There's less and less room to build here than there ever was because there's just so many businesses opening up here.
Is there
Like,
still an empty lot where Fandango's was, or have they finally built something there?
I don't even remember what the fuck Fandango's was.
Like right across the street from Burger King.
Across the street from Burger
I
King.
mean, obviously down the hill, but
Yeah, there's a giant like hotel there being built, almost finished.
oh, okay.
It's gonna hold a place on the map soon.
Yeah. But
Yep,
yeah,
and my taxes here are getting worse and worse, and I'm not getting any benefits from it.
yeah, I believe that Drivosity does in fact go off of Google Maps. The problem is that apparently Google Maps has not updated their speed limits. 'Cause, there's a lot of couple of roads rather that are mislabeled or haven't been updated in our delivery area as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, and it's also like the on and off ramps for I-110. You have to literally match that speed going, and you've got these people that are literally either riding your ass or trying to race around you to get up this ramp because we have to follow the speed limit up that ramp. Because if you may go over 20 miles an hour and you have a score less than, I think, a 92,
Yeah.
it's an automatic termination.
That was my understanding that it was an 85.
No,
Yeah,
it's I think it's 92 because we just had someone who was terminated
Yeah.
because of it.
to clarify for you. An 85 is if your shift is under 85. She's talking about if you go over 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. But you'll
And your current score is 92 or lower, it's an automatic
Yeah.
termination.
So
Oh,
if you have a higher than 92 and you go over 20, you get one warning, and that's it. But again, yeah, the 85 that I told you is for your shift, so saying you actually go the speed limit and don't go over 20. That's just if you do so much other stupid shit that your score goes below 85, then yes, you get terminated. But yeah, if you go over 20.
And it's like at the end of your shift, if you have an under an 85, you have the option to take one more run to see if you can get your points back up. Because if you drive, I think it's under 3 miles or 5 miles per hour under, you earn a point back.
Yeah, isn't that great?
yeah. You know, if you ask me, it's actually more dangerous to go under the speed limit than over because you encourage other people to pass you recklessly.
Well, see, I drive. I have a lead foot, like we were talking before. So when
No
I have this car topper on my car and I am doing the speed limit, I feel like I am not moving,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very frustrating. I hate taking deliveries now because I am definitely one of those get there, point A, point B, get the delivery done, get back. Because they're all about ADT.
Average delivery
But
time.
when it's taking this long to get to a delivery, and especially when you have a delivery, say the store is here and you have to go all the way to Causeway, which is, say, Walden Court. That is about, if you weren't driving the speed limit, say 5 miles to 10 miles over, which is what I typically drive,
About a 10 to 15 minute drive, probably.
takes me about 30 minutes there and back. Versus now where you have to do the speed limit and 10 miles under in this one section because it is not updated in the system, it is taking me 35 to 40 minutes there and back because I will still do 5 miles over. I'll take the point hit. I don't care. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because I am that person that rides people's asses when they go too slow. And it ticks me off when someone rides mine. So, also when I'm doing 10 miles over and someone's riding my ass, I will slow down and match the rate pace with somebody else and just be quick. I don't care.
That reminds me of tonight. I was being tailgated by someone, and I was in such a poor mood that I was like, you know what, man, fuck you, I'm going 15 under. Slow right the fuck down. I was like, you can eat a dick. And my dad's right there. He's like, holy shit. He's like, that's not like you. I'm like, no, it is now. Don't give a fuck anymore.
To clarify one of the points that Cappy was making, she was briefly mentioned the on and off ramps. What she was mentioning that like you could get hit by going 20 oval. What they should do, what they don't, is the fact that how it is now is that it's essentially a wall. So as soon as you cross a specific line, the speed limit will change automatic, like instantly. So say you're coming off of going on an off ramp, going the 55, that is the speed limit on the interstate, but the road that you're going to be going onto that's connected to the off ramp is say 25. There's going to be an instant during that off ramp that it changes from 55 to 25.
And then you'll get a hit for hard braking because you have to brake to get down to that speed.
And if you don't do that, you will get the hit for speeding 20 plus oval because you technically will be according to the system. Instead of it being...
And then getting on the on-ramp where the speed is 30 to go the ramp, well, then you have to match it to get to 55 once you get onto I-110. So then you'll...
But hey, if you do that, you're...
accelerating.
Yeah, if you do that, you accelerate too fast. Don't you do that.
Yep.
I gotta tell you, Mr. Sloppy is one sloppy misses.
I am a very... I like accelerating. It is fun. he grabs the oh shit handle a lot.
There was a time where when my dad had that AMX, Jacob.
Yeah.
I was driving it, and you know that scene in like, well, first of all, did you ever watch Too Fast, Too Furious?
No.
How about you, Cappy?
Yes.
So you know that scene where Paul Walker is with that Latina, and he stares her dead in the eyes, and he fucking guns it, and then like right at the line on the road he's supposed to stop, he stops perfectly. Well, and my dad's very expensive AMX that is like, that gets totaled, that's it. I'm like, hey dad, he's like, what? I'm like, I'm sorry. And I just stare him in the eyes and I floor it on the fucking road, and fucking tires are spinning, do a fucking you know, it was bad. So I gun it, and then I slow down, and he's like, holy shit, you know, he's like, I never expected you to fucking do anything like that. He's like fucking shaking.
Trying to get that heart attack.
I didn't even have a license back when I did that. I'm driving a car with like 800 horsepower.
Don't you call me, Benny. Yeah,
actually, I think it was like around 700. The Camaro had 800 horsepower, and then the what's it called? Fuck, which one? What was that car called? It was a Yanko. The model. I don't know what the model was. Either way, my dad had a very expensive vehicle that had like a boat engine that belonged to like a cigarette racing boat, if you know what those are. And the car had like 950 horsepower. I did not drive that one, but I wanted to. That car was badass as shit.
0 to 60 in 5.2.
Cappy, would you like a drink from my fridge?
Where's my drink, bitch?
That'd be it'd take a bit, but I could get you one too. Would you like a water or something?
Express shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of yes.
Wait, are we still talking to me?
Yes, I'm asking you if you want me to hand you a water, because I'm about to go grab myself something to drink.
No agua.
No agua? Okay, then I'll be right back.
10-4. So does he ever come prepared for this?
No. like twice, like maybe twice in this whole thing's history. Maybe he's been prepared.
Kind of like your vacation.
My vacation, which was robbed from me. Like,
Because you spent most of the time in the house.
mhm.
Y'all talking
But on
shit
top
about
of that, the fact that I didn't earn enough time working to get that vacation. So what my manager did instead was she labeled it as request time off.
Mm.
So I got the days off, but I didn't get paid for them.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep. So this year she asked me to do it again to sign up for my vacation what weekend. I was like, well, I'm not gonna earn enough time to get a vacation, so what the fuck's the point? And she's like, well, you might get one. I'm like, nah, it's not gonna happen because I guarantee I'm not gonna work as much this year as I did last year. Fuck you.
Didn't you already? COVID did happen.
hmm And I worked throughout all of it.
Yeah.
Did you make lots of overtime?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I did not.
Why?
In fact, on top of that, the deli, for a lot of it, they had cut hours back because we weren't for like a couple months, we weren't able to hand anything to customers. We could only do pre-slice. So there wasn't a lot of reason for us to have so many people working in the deli. So everyone got sparingly used hours, including me. So you got paid more, $2 more an hour, but you got less hours.
Yeah, I wish they would have cut our hours. We got slammed.
Yeah, but
So-
we got that extra $1. Has you
We got
pay?
Yeah, but I still would have taken them cutting our hours, so we could have been part of that unemployment cut snap.
So now I was, telling Janko a couple of streams ago that the hazard pay is over. However, if you decide that you want to be a cashier, aka a money bitch, you get a permanent $2 raise. And if you're a deli bitch like myself, you get jack shit. Oh, wait. No, you don't get jack shit. If you're an employee like me, you get a COVID hero check for $90. Thanks for working through COVID instead of getting unemployment. Here's your $90, faggot. Get out of here.
At least you got $90. We just got a pin.
Oh, I also got a hero shirt. Yeah, in fact, let me go show that to you guys. I'll be right back. My hero shirt, My Hero Academia is actually about becoming a deli hero. Just so you know.
Yeah. Personally, I don't. If anyone is, how do I word this correctly? I personally don't think that there is such a thing as a self-proclaimed hero. Like if you ever refer to yourself as a hero, it's false. Like anytime I deliver to someone who has something in their yard, like a sign that says "A hero lives here," like I personally think that the only heroes are those who don't live to see the praise.
Well, it was mainly like the hospitals doing it for the employees because my sister got one.
Okay, I'm back. And I now look like a hero.
Oh, snap.
Hold on.
Yeah,
It's
he's right.
Stand down. Look
there.
at that.
Oh
That's
wow.
what I'm talking about.
I'm a hero, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fucking hero. Kill myself, please. Someone bring me a gun.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Looking snazzy, hero.
Absolutely. This hat is so fucking worn out. It's like my soul.
You'd need one to have it to be worn out.
I'm not a ginger, okay?
I was
But-
just.
At least I still have. As long as I still have this.
Kick.
Life is still good, everybody.
Kick.
Now, I can feel like a hero. Take this, Hannaford's. I will tie your brand with this. I'm just kidding.
I was just telling Cappy, I don't know if you hold it or not, but
Nope.
how I personally don't think that that someone should be a self-proclaimed hero. You know how like there's a bunch of people with signs or T-shirts, much like the one you were given, that a hero walks here or lives here or something.
Mm.
I personally feel that the only true heroes are those
Yeah.
who do not live to see the praise.
Yeah, but it was like I was telling him, it's like the hospitals, it wasn't so much they self-proclaimed themselves, it was the hospitals that did that for the nurses or the doctors that worked there. They went and put them in these people's yards.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is. The hero label that we were given was not to make us feel like, well, rather, it was to make us feel like heroes, but they aren't actually saying they were heroes. It was to get the pawns like us. Thank you for your sacrifice, you fucking retard.
Yeah.
Thanks for not staying at home and earning more money from staying at home and sitting on your ass. And instead of doing that, working here for your measly hazard pay. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being our bitch.
Thank you for being the lab rat.
At least the lab rats get cheese.
Hey, you got pizza. Shut up.
I got pizza before the fucking pandemic.
You also got floor pasta, but that's beside the point.
Hey, don't knock the floor pasta. Just good.
No, I've seen what goes on that floor. No, thank you.
Hey, I've seen what goes on the pasta.
Please, do tell.
Chicken, noodles, Alfredo. $6.99 or $5.99 if you get another item on the mixer match.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, it's $1 more if you get the bread bowl.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't talking about a bread bowl.
Is the bread bowl?
There is. It's when we take a small patty and put the pasta in that, and then it's an edible bowl.
We don't do shit. I do that. He's just a driver.
I am now.
Right. More accurately, how can I take your order, asshole?
Oh, wait. I can't hear you. Pull it down.
Mhm.
It's amazing how these masks affect people's hearing when they
Well-
can't read lips anymore.
Yeah. You know, and I've had to like peel down my mask so many times because people can't understand me. Admittedly, when I'm at work, I do speak very fast, but that's usually because when I'm speaking, a customer who is incomprehensible beyond any mission, they will begin to answer my question before I'm done asking the question. And the question that they're answering is not, in fact, the question that I'm asking. It's the question that they think I'm asking. So, or for instance, like when I hold up a slice to them, like, is this okay for the thickness? And they say, yep. Don't even fucking look at it. So I cut them a whole pound of what I'm cutting them. And here we go. And once I cut it for them, I've already given them a whole pound, and they say, well, that's too thick.
But I
Kind
can
of
ask
fucking-
you.
Kind of fucking showed it to you already, asshole.
So what
Sick of your shit.
you're saying is hand tossed or thin? Yes.
Jacob,
What?
like when I ask you a question, yes? It's not an answer. You answered both questions, yes.
Yes.
That's frustrating.
Mhm.
Yeah. because it's mainly the let's say Hispanic genre that comes in. Do you want
Go.
that hand tossed or thin crust? Yes. Hand tossed or thin crust? Yes.
Oh,
But
I'm
what if
asking you.
it's
yes applies to both?
it's not even them though. It's also just stupid people.
Or say like the when William got into the accident earlier this week, the lady who proceeded to come to the window and start screaming at the other AM about that this driver hit her 10 minutes ago, then it turned into 15 minutes ago, then proceeded to turn into, oh, he hit me 2 hours ago. I had to drive to his house, or they were pressing charges. Her mother proceeded to call the next day and was like, what are you going to do about it? And the general manager was like, well, that's the reason they drive their own cars and they have their own insurance. That's something you have to take up with them at their insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was a hit and run. He's like, no, ma'am, it wasn't. He gave her his information. The police officer even said it is not a hit and run because he gave his information. He stopped. He gave his information to her. People always trying to get something for,
So
stuff.
how is it not a hit and run?
Because he gave the information.
I was being sarcastic, asshole.
How's that Snickers ball?
Well, it'd be pretty good if it was a Snickers bar, but it's a Butterfinger, so.
I was just about to say. Damn Halloween candy.
Are you in a cabinet again, Benny?
Fighting with the cat again.
I just bought that tonight.
The snack size?
Yep.
I don't like Butterfinger. I prefer
They
Big
had
Blue.
this size, then they had one that was like twice as big for like $1 more, but I didn't want that many, so.
Don't lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Baby Ruth is so much better.
Mm-hmm.
It's like two completely different candies, though.
I don't like Butterfinger. I like nuts.
I know you do.
Payday bars are pretty good. They were talking about they have a chocolate covered payday bar. Why? Why would you do that?
Chocolate.
That's like retarded. Even more than my job and all my customers who go there. And yes, if in case any of you who happen to come to my deli and seek my service, I'm talking about you. Every fucking one of you.
I'm going to come to your deli and I'm going to seek your service.
It's a
And you'll
long
get the-
drive.
You will get the customer service like everyone
I'm
else.
going to request that thickness as I'm turning away.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to complain about it in a pound later.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What? So, you recall who who Chris is, right, Jacob?
Yes.
So his fiance
Oh god.
and him were walking through the deli, and Chris saw me working as I'm like loaded with customers. I'm like doing 100 different things, and I'm watching over like 2 fucking foreigners who are here for the summer to do just small jobs to get some experience about what it's like in America. And it's a nightmare for me. I'm not a manager and I'm doing a manager's job. I'm watching over these 2 as shit's hitting the fan. And as I'm helping a customer, he's like, Brendan, hurry the fuck up. Like that to me in front of my customer. And my customer is mortified, bear in mind. He's like, I can't believe this. He's like,
I can see him
Chris, who
doing that.
can't believe that he said that to me, right? And I'm very cordial when I'm at work until Chris and his wife get involved.
I can
So
see
then
him
I
doing
look at him and I realize it's him, and I'm like, "Fuck you, Chris." And the guy's like, couldn't believe I said that.
Wait.
He's like, holy shit.
We all talking about Chris A, right?
Yes.
He's married?
Yes.
When
No,
that happen?
Fiance.
He just got married in
Fiance.
September.
You said fiance.
Fiance at the time. Fiance at the time.
Do I
Now
know
wife.
his wife?
No.
Okay.
So she's pretty hot though. I would totally cuck him, but
Jesus fuck.
so jokes aside. Okay, I'm kidding, right? I would not bang his wife, but I would totally fuck his mother. Just saying. So sorry, Jacob and I both have a thing for MILFs, alright? It's no secret.
What? Where's your evidence? How's she
Shit.
going, Cappy?
Shot in the dark. So, why I brought that story up is his fiance came to the deli, and Chris is behind her, and she says to me, hurry up, deli bitch, make me my, give me my meat, and I start slicing her stuff for her, and she's like, so do you work in a deli so you can play with meat all day? I was like, no, I work in a deli so I can get bitches my meat all day, and I handed her the bag, and Chris is like, good man. So then, most recently, his wife comes to the deli, or fiance at the time, comes to the deli by herself. And, actually, no, that's even better. I'll go to this one first. The time before that, right? The time before last, they both come to the deli. And I'm calling numbers, because at the deli, we had a number system where you call the number, person shows up. If they don't show up, call the next number. So I see her sitting in the background, and I call her number. She walks up to the counter, and right as she's about to give her order, I call the next number. I act like she wasn't there. So then a guy walks up for help, for assistance. And I'm like, I'm fucking worth it. Get back. So he walks back. I'm like, what an asshole. He was gonna get help when you're standing right there. I'm starting to not give a shit anymore. So apparently, after I had done that, I'm starting to slice the meat for her. She whispers to Chris, like, why he's a fucking asshole. Chris is like, yeah, I know. So then the most recent time comes. She comes to the deli by herself, and I'm not the one that's going to help her. It's Ryan. I'm not sure if you know Ryan. But he went to our school. He was like a grade behind us.
Nah.
But either way, Ryan's the one that's helping her, and I'm like, hey, Ryan, stop what the fuck you're doing right now. I was like, you see that? You see that wench right there? Do not give her assistance. I was like, never help her.
Oh God.
I'm like, and she's like, fuck you, Brendan. I was like, oh. Just a total asshole, back and forth.
Beautiful.
It's good.
Fucking beautiful.
I'm a complete asshole to them at work. And it's all because Chris started it. Hurry the fuck up, Brendan.
I can picture him saying that too.
Mm-hmm. It was good. I still remember that customer's face, like horrified that he said that to me, thinking I'm such a nice guy because I act like before them I'm very cordial at work. I'm very professional. And then the moment he shows up, fuck you, Chris. Beautiful.
The shock factor set in.
Mm-hmm. Ever since that day, though, my ability and willingness to hold my tongue at work has dwindled drastically. Like, for instance, I had a customer who we all refer to her as the honey turkey lady. So she asked for our brand, Taste of Inspirations of honey turkey. So I put a honey turkey on the slicer, and she's like, "Is that honey turkey?" I'm like, "Yep." So I slice her a slice, and she's like, "Are you sure that's honey turkey?" Yes. can I try it? I'm sorry, ma'am, I can't offer you a sample during COVID. Why not? Because I feel like it. Like, simply put, I just don't fucking like you. I mean, is that a good enough answer for you? Like, I just want to give you a hard time. That's exactly the only reason why I can't give you the fucking sample. Like, anyways, so after her giving me a huge attitude about it, I pick up the open one off the slicer, holding it in one hand. I go up to the back bar, the refrigerated shelf behind where the slicers are, and I take I take a closed one, which says on it, Taste of Inspirations Honey Turkey. And I put them side by side and show them to her. I was like, can you tell that these are both honey turkey? Yes. I'm like, excellent. So I put the closed one back, I put it back on the slicer, and she's like, are you certain that's honey turkey though? I'm like,
What are you?
and I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I said, if this is not honey turkey, I will fucking quit on the spot. That's what it's in front of my manager, who's 5 feet to the right of me. I just don't fucking care anymore. So, Jacob, when I on this last stream that we just did today, when I mentioned my coworker had said to a customer that she's a retard, it was the honey turkey lady that she was talking about. I'm the only one who was able and willing to put up with her shit. And because, right, so when I gave her honey turkey, right, when I gave her the honey turkey, she was not happy with me at all. She went home and she came back the very next day with her husband, trying to intimidate me. And she's like, I want honey turkey. I'm like, okay. I got the honey turkey and I put it on the slicer. Are you sure that's honey turkey? I was like, was it honey turkey last time? And she's like, I thought it was you. And I was like, yeah, it's me.
I'm back.
So her husband's staring me down. He's giving me daggers at the eyes. I'm like, you think I give a shit, asshole? I'll come right around this fucking counter and beat you both to the fucking ground. I don't fucking care. You know? So ever since that day, because she didn't even care that I was giving her attitude back. The fact that I got her order right, it was like, you're my favorite guy now. I'm like, she's like, you're my favorite employee here now. I'll only go get help from you. I'm like, what have I done? What have I done to myself?
Way to go, Brendan.
And so now when I see her in the distance, she's already staring me down because she wants me to help her. I'm like, fuck.
You're her hero, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What are you shitheads doing? Come here.
So that's my anti-hero story. I'm like Deadpool, but like more badass.
Yeah, since COVID, 0 fucks have been given.
Although I've not given a fuck even before COVID. COVID just exacerbated the situation where I just don't give a fuck anymore. Because I know someone in my personal life who may or may not live above me right now, who is unemployed and made a lot of fucking money that I was not making while I was employed, while she was unemployed. And that person may or may not have said "fuck you" to someone who was only asking her for $50 a week to stay here.
Yeah, don't get me started on that situation.
So, not happy. Can't say I'm happy being a hero. I'd rather be an anti-hero.
Like all these people that collected the unemployment that was making basically more than any of us, while they were sitting on their ass on their couch
playing
and
Xbox.
Yet they were the ones that were freaking complaining and, you know, oh, this is not right. This is not right. Oh, this is not fair.
I hate being cooped up
Guess
here.
what? Wait, what?
Yeah, when they were complaining about like, oh, I hate being stuck here. I want to go out. All that shit.
Well, let me tell you, asshole. Before COVID, all I did was go to work, go home, and sleep.
Yes.
During COVID, all I did was go to work, go home, and sleep.
My
COVID didn't change a goddamn thing for me.
me
All it did was add inconveniences.
that's what I'm getting at is the fact that all these people are complaining about not being able to go out and shit, and it's like you're literally getting paid more than anyone else walking to shit on your ass.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I swear some of these people don't have the sense God gave a jackass.
Gesundheit.
So, needless to say, I want to quit my fucking job.
Don't we all?
Even when COVID's over, I'm like, I need to find a new fucking place where I can't deal with these people anymore. It just, honey turkey lady, you need to find someone else. I'm sorry. You're
Well,
not a
it's
hero.
like
You're
COVID
my people
made
need me.
people lazy. That's all it did. It made people lazy. Nobody cooks anymore. Everybody just wants everything done for them. And I'm just like, dude, your stove still works. You could still go to the store and buy food and, cook your own food.
I did the math out, right? I did the math out. It is equally as expensive for me to go to Taco Bell and get a box meal for $5.60 as it is for me to find ingredients to cook at Walmart that are enough to fill me for $5.60. Equally as expensive. It really depends on where you live. That's the unfortunate thing.
I don't think.
And again, I can cook. I took 3 years of culinary. I know what you need to cook, and cooking is not cheap, not anymore.
No,
Especially not perishables.
Jacob.
What?
I mean, Jacob's got the right idea. I order fast food every single day, and that's how I eat. Right, Jacob?
Yes, but it's never filling enough for him.
Yeah.
Nothing is ever filling enough for him.
Yeah. That's all. I mean, I also didn't lose all that much food when there was a power outage because all my shit's in the pantry.
So, like, I bought a 5-pound bag of rice, and I've been eating a lot of rice. A lot of rice. And soy sauce. And, like, occasionally I'll add, like, strips of, like, beef or chicken in there. And that's what I'll eat. That or Taco Bell.
Okay, clearly I need to put this picture that's over me over you, because I mean that sounds like what he'd eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Rice, soy sauce with occasional beef strips. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rice and eggs is really good.
I like eggs.
That's one thing I gotta do is learn how to make actual udon ramen.
Food.
Jacob, you're always hungry.
Yeah, but I haven't eaten in like. What time did you get here?
I don't know.
She got here a little bit over 50 minutes ago.
Yes, I too am looking at that clock.
All I know is I was just happy to be off.
Mm-hmm.
13 and a half hour shift sucked.
Mean, why didn't you get off on time?
Do you have difficulty getting off, Robin?
Hence,
No.
having to send 2 managers out on the road. One
Don't answer
being-
for her.
Go ahead.
Who?
You.
You who?
Yes. Hand tossed to them.
No.
Yes. What are you opening? Why do I feel like you're opening something on your computer?
You muted? Did you mute?
I think he muted by accident.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Why'd you fuck it up?
What are you doing, Brendan?
Are you a mime?
I need you to pull your mask down. I can't hear you.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, smooth.
I had to unreset it from default back to my microphone, which it went to default for whatever reason, which is my webcam, which I don't use it as a microphone anymore.
Why'd you do that?
Discord has been unstable today. Well, actually, my computer generally has been unstable today.
Today?
Yes. Yesterday was completely fine. It actually went really good.
Oh.
Today, however, was fuck me today.
So yesterday actually functioned as a computer?
Mhm.
I see. You know, if you had just had someone that you knew who could build your computer, it would have been fine. And
Too bad I don't know anybody like that.
yeah, it's a shame.
Big shame.
Mm.
Shame for display.
You bring dishonor upon your family.
Speaking of sushi, we should probably get on that because like I can only be up until like 12.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's why this whole late stream was like, really this late?
Well, yeah, but I mean, we had to wait for Snoodle.
Yes, but you wouldn't have to do a stream.
But why not?
Why
I don't
would
know,
I
probably 'cause you
follow your footsteps?
What?
Probably because you didn't give her any like talking points or anything. You just say, so what do you think about that person who's never been on the stream before? Why are we putting you on the spot?
Because we had no topics.
Exactly. And you knowing that got this whole thing set up.
Yes. And look, we've already gone for almost an hour. Ain't that amazing?
Ain't that amazing?
Thank you, Snoodle.
This is great.
Isn't it? Top quality. Nothing but the best.
Ain't it just the bee's knees?
Do bees have knees? Now or never.
You've done this to yourself.
It's all your fault, Jacob.
It usually is.
Yeah.
And no, in fact, it always is, like every single time.
And
Yeah.
thus we commence the shitting on the giant coal section of the stream.
hmm
We would never.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
I ain't even do none.
Wow, you sounded just like him. And you do nothing.
Didn't do nothing, muffins.
Didn't do muffins. You ever had those? They're pretty good muffins.
I have not. He talks about those a lot.
I'll have to send you what they look like. They're pretty good.
She won't like it. Can tell you that right now.
Well, let's just say that they're a very salty, sweet snack that you may have almost ran over in a minivan.
Fucking crying.
I did not drive a minivan. It's an SUV.
What are you looking at? You want to come over here and bite my nose again? That's what I thought. Shit.
That's not nice.
What? That he bit me in the nose? Not really.
What we are talking about. I know what we're talking about. That's not nice.
What are we talking about?
I ain't even do nothing.
Ain't done nothing.
Yeah, sure.
Didn't do nothing.
I can see the total halo with the horn shooting pointing through.
But I don't have my camera on.
Mm-hmm.
Not everything is about you, Jacob. God.
I didn't
You
do
would be
nothing.
surprised that he, yeah. Troy doesn't think that at all.
Didn't do nothing.
You always do it.
Look, all I'm saying is that if I die, I cease to exist. So clearly,
It'll still be your fault.
but clearly, that means that if I cease to exist, it's all about me.
Well, I'm dead. Well, half dead.
Yes. That's why I'm a necrophiliac.
Only halfway.
Whoa. We're halfway there. Whoa.
Fucking half dead lady. And that's the podcast,
Thank God they can't see what I'm sending you.
Oh fuck! How long have you been sending me shit?
Like, I just started doing it.
Salty as fuck. The hell's this? Do you have another?
What?
What the hell? You have another thing?
Salty as fuck is not me, that's Mike.
Why the fuck did he just send me faggot? I haven't talked to Mike in like forever. Why did he send me something that just said faggot?
I actually could not tell you. I didn't even know you had each other on Discord.
We didn't. I saw I had a new message. Clicked on it. It was from a direct message, mind you, from Salty as Fuck. It just says faggot. What the fuck?
I don't know what's going on.
Is she watching the stream?
Clearly Mike knows what's up.
I'm so confused. Out of nowhere. Okay, thanks. Like, what the fuck? Okay, let me look at what you actually sent me. Oh. Okay. So I think we call it a wrap then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any last thing anyone wants to say before we
Remember, kids, do not touch yourself at night sexually. For the whole month.
because she will be watching.
No touch.
He always
never.
was.
Always has been.
Fuck.
Alright, good night everybody.